Talk like a up, smell like a up, then it must be a. If it look like a up, chill with a up, hang with a up.
Do what I like doing best now and head out to the tools, so I'm looking forward to getting started today. So right, good morning guys, it is Tuesday the 6th of April, it's 4:30 in the morning now. We're currently sat at the kitchen table on with the paperwork, on what I like doing as well. I don't mind doing it, but if I can get it out of the way in the morning, that means I can be on my tools in the day and cracking on with that. So I've got nice hot coffee at the ready. We do get asked a lot, why do we start so early in the morning? To find that, I think the biggest thing for me is time. Obviously, being a business owner, time is very minimal. So especially having a family as well, I like to make sure I prioritise time with them as well. So I found that on a night time, usually 8 o'clock, the kids are getting in bed. 8:30 should I say. I find I get to spend a bit of time with the wife, and then I'll get to bed myself for 9:30, 10ish at the latest, be asleep. Alarm set 4 o'clock, up and out of bed. Quick glass of water, straight downstairs, kitchen table, on with the paperwork. So this morning I've had a nice long weekend off, so it's been 4 days, so it's been nice. I always write a list. I'm big on writing lists, so before I go to bed I can write a list, get everything empty in my mind, and I can crack on. So today we are on with, I've got 2 big projects, one coming to an end, new one coming to start soon, so I need to get the materials finalised, ordered for that one. The one we're just completing is due for handover end of this week, so just the lads are down there today just to get a few bits finalised on one of our commercial sites. But again, I think the biggest thing is time management and dedication, and it being disciplined as well. You know, it's so easy to think, oh, I'll lay in bed for a few hours longer, whatever, but I need to be up, need to be on with it. These few hours in the morning, no one's bothering me, everyone's still in bed, so I can get what I done, get done what I need to get done, put to bed, and then that means I can get on the tools, hand over back to the office for 8 o'clock, so the office can control that side, take the phone calls, everything else, and I'm willing to wait just to be floating around on my maintenance like I like doing, or big jobs, whatever I need, wherever I'm needed, part of the team. So I'll keep posted guys throughout this week, how we go about, be a bit of a different one this week, when I do a little bit of a week in the life of, shall we say, so stay posted. Right, so now that the old back office is complete and I've handed my side over, I can do what I like doing best now and head out to the tools, so I'm looking forward to getting started today. So being an engineer at this company, big thing for the lads, we like to make sure streamlined and that organisation is key for them. So job logic's updated, it's a software system used on the phones, all the lads are on the phone, even Ivix, I'm still an engineer on the field as well. I was doing a bit of the back office, but I do prefer being on my tools, it's where my strengths are and I really fully enjoy it. So you can see there, couple of jobs are ready to go, so all we do there, I'll pick one of the jobs which is the first one to go to. This looks like it's a pressure fault on a boiler, so it's reaching up more than 3 bar. There's no fault code and the PRV's leaking, so straight away I'm kind of set up for it in my head. If that's telling the case, I'm going to be pushed for the expansion vessel's failed and the pressure relief valve, so I can get that set up on my maps now and head straight there. So again, one of the key things I enjoy thoroughly being on the tools, it's really enjoys it, you know, it's what I like doing day-to-day basis. I think the biggest thing that I like doing the most, I like doing like the repairs and stuff, you know, but I'm one of them where I like to get on site, empty my full van and be on with the big projects. I like a big install or something like that, something you can get your teeth stuck into. But we do cover all aspects here. We cover obviously oil, LPG, gas, domestic and commercial, so we cover all angles, even down to the plumbing. So we are just down our first job today. Customer stated here that they've got an issue with the heating, so what's happened they're saying is that the pressure is going up to 3 bar, so I'll have a little look. You can see the pressure is quite high already, and to be fair, looks like the funnel's been left open as well. You can see there it's on arrival straight away, a couple of leaks leaking from there and one from there, so I'm going to shut that first port of call. They don't want to be left on. I'm going to get this case off, get the heating on and have a little look, see what's going on there. What needs to do. So I've got the case opened up now. Concept shop looks like it wants a bit of a cleaning there. Everything else visibly appears okay. So the expansion vessel which is here, this works with the pressure gauge as well, and the system wants to be left at 1 bar of pressure, but that sounds quite dull to me, telling me that that potentially is full of water. So what I'll do here, just check. Got this little nippling, hopefully no water will come out. So you can see there's not much of a charge in that. That needs to be charged up at least a bar of pressure. So, and what happens is in here, it has a rubber bag inside of here. And the rubber bag fills with water, and the sound there, the compressor in the metal is air, and it just compresses as it heats and it expands and contracts. It literally just uses that. But it's been leaking out this fella down here at the back, which is my pressure relief valve there. So that red thing, which is just down there, you can see. I've got to fill that there. You can see there's no charge in my expansion vessel. I've got it all connected up now. What I've done is I've got a bucket ready here. I'm going to drain the water through the Magna Clean. It's not Magna Clean, so it's a boiler mag, should I say. So all I'm going to do is open this back up. Drain the pressure out the boiler now. It's gone down to the bar, nothing. And what I'm going to do here is start increasing pressure. As I'm increasing the pressure, you can see pumping all the air up here. So that's opening up the expansion vessel now. We're starting to gain pressure in the expansion vessel. So we're getting all the water out of it. You can see how much water these hold. So I'll get this pumped up to about a bar of pressure. I'll keep going with it. And then we'll get it fried up and see what happens. So this is where I strongly advise chemicals go in the system. This is just out the boiler only. You can see the colour of water is really poor, so we're going to add some cleaning system. I'm going to advise the customer might want to flush this, or just some inhibitor to put in just to protect it. But you can see the type of debris that's left in the bottom there. It's quite thick particles. Again, it's a lot of the system is on plastic, Hep 2O. I don't know if it's an on-barrier type, so that'll be causing issues as well. So I've just left that job now where it's an ordinary job, to be fair, really, because the initial report of the customer was that the boiler's at 3 bar pressure and it's leaking outside. So I've been today, first port of calls, we've dropped the pressure straight away to protect the expansion vessel. We've recharged the expansion, taken the PRV out, cleaned it up, put that back in, got the boiler fired up, and then straight away it was banging and clattering, which tells me, you can see by the condition of the water, it's not been catered for, it's not been looked after the system basically. So I've just spoke with the client on the phone. There was fine for it, but I suppose it's quite an awkward situation. It's been sometimes, you know, you go do a job which your client tells you what's going on, and then you go fix that issue, then another issue arises. But the client's good for it. We've spoke to him, we're going to pop back, we're going to get some chemicals put in the system. I recommended a good flush out once putting in. I'm going to take the heat exchange out and give it a plate heat exchange, D-scale, and a main heat exchange, use some acid to clean it out, and then we'll get that put back. So we didn't get much video in towards the end. All we got done there is, like I say, just to make sure I've done it safe. I'm going to fill out my gas safety certificate on Job Logic now. Did a gas test on the property, make sure it's all sound. Flue gas emissions test as well with our analyzer. So yeah, disappointing that, I think. Come on then, we'll take you inside. So just turn up the site. This is one of our ongoing sites we've started. So with this one, builders are well underway. Just been asked to come in this morning. You can see they've got the floor stuff exposed down here. Just going to get the radiators off so they can carry on with the work to get these walls knocked down what they need to do. And what we're planning to do with this one is the builders are going to take the full floor over this area, and then we're going to put kingspan down. We'll have a full new underfloor heating system going in, so we've had that special design spec from our local suppliers. And then from there, once it's in, we'll give it a good test of commission. They'll pour the screed on and back with a second fix. In this corner here where the main gaffer is, there's going to be a utility here. So we're going to put a stoving wall along here like this, washing machine appliances there, kitchen going back in there. So we'll get underway, get these radiators off now. He's going to show us how we do it.
How do we rate DV construction?
Tell you what, best builders in the UK, honestly.
Can you just explain to me, Nathan, why we're putting this rail short on?
So we do have the company wear all show covers, but over time these can eventually rip and stuff. So what we'll do is anywhere there's carpet we'll sheet. So I can take you through here, like I say. Plan is anything on a job like this, let's get prepared up. So get all the carpet protected. This is solid wood floored, so we're okay for this. The mixture already. We've got all the new shower attachment assemblies set up, because the plan today is come through here. We're swapping, getting rid of these shower valves now. They just look a bit old and dated and crumbed, so the customers requested a new shower. I don't even think these are the hand screws to be fair, but we're replacing the hand screw, nice top range shower, so we'll get underway and start getting these changed. So I've got everything sheeted up now, so what we've done is we've just sheeted down the stairs and all the way down there, so we've got a clean walkway. So with this job here, what we're doing, we set with all our new shower components. We are going to whip out these. Matty's got his velocity bag out there, bar mix is coming out there, you can see the head, you see a bit of days, and same with that one. So we're going to whip this one out and replace it with the hands grow, and then we'll take you through to the next one. We'll just do the shutdown procedure now. So I think this property's got 2 shower pumps, an extensive amount of shower pumps in it. So I've already isolated, you can see it's a very neat install as well. We've got our 2 shower pumps down there. So the previous plumbers that have done this have had a lot of pride in the work, which is nice to see. But all we've done is, these are the Essex flanges where they've tapped the whole feed, the hot feeds from, should I say. So with these, you guys, what you do is, to take a hot feed off your shower pump the correct way, you drill a hole into your cylinder, which I'm still cautious of doing. I tend to use the Surrey flanges now, which goes in from the top there, on top of the cylinder. But what you do is you drill a hole inside of the cylinder, put your flange in, tighten it up. This just acts like a tank connector and take your hot feed. So I've isolated both hots to both pumps, and I've also isolated the outlets there. So hot and cold outlets on them both, like that. So I know what to turn on. And I've also isolated the shower pumps, and what I will do is just put the fuel spinner covers out like that. These are now electronically isolated and they won't come on, so I'm happy with that. So we'll go through to the first shower, which we're on with now. So we are just about to get started with the first shower valve, but hit the first issue you can see. I don't think this one's ever been secured properly, so we'll take all this off. I don't think they've put no mastic behind the hole there, so I'm going to take this full shower valve off now. We'll refix the fast fix kit and get this new one installed. Have you got that Allen key? I've got it now, right here. Don't want this dropping already, do we? Perk's been a midget, innit? Surely not. You're welcome on. That should just come up there, shouldn't it?
Got a screw in it.
There's one at the side as well. There it is. I'm on my tiptoes here. It can't be, I'm getting wet. There we are. Thank you, Rich. So you can see here why I think the previous doors have not fixed these. These are the glass mosaic tiles. I've managed to drill through just through the grout line there. You can see I've got a hole drilled through the grout line there as well on there. So I'll get a plug in there, get these screwed up, remastic them, then I can apply the new bar. But that was a nightmare to drill that. It took about a minute to drill each hole, but a decent multi-construction Bosch bit has gone through quite smooth for us. So this new shower's installed now, interrupted in the installation of it. We've got to the point I think with this one where we just fixed the back plates, but since then we've had numerous phone calls, numerous jobs coming, so we're going to get on with the next one now, but make sure bit to bit how we go about it. But this one's all in and done. All I've got to do now, I've mastic behind the chromos that's there now. What I'll do is before I fill up, I want to put a beader mastic, after I fill up should I say, and test these, beader mastic on there, then a beader mastic literally just around this here just to seal it in, 'cause it's all nice and secure and done now.
Right guys, back property today, just as you can see, taking this radiator off.
I've cross-threaded it.
What do you mean?
I really.
Just taking to protect the customer's carpet and the property. What we like to use here at Capo is these handy little bit kit. Can you see get down there, Rich? Called plumb thumbs. You just tighten the tail onto it, and it stops the excess water from spilling out.
So we can lift it in a one, can't we?
Yeah, so there's no need to drain the radiator off. You can just
You can see here, it's sealed, the jaw end sealed as well.
yeah, man.
So we can do what we need to do with this radiator, move it about, we'll get out the property now, Matt. To me, to you, is it the Chuckle Brothers? To me, to you.
Hello. We're going to dispose of the contents safely
In the
into
skip
a
opposite
drain.
there. So all we'll do, yeah? Turn it up. You got to drain?
Yeah, drain, mate. We don't want to be disposing the black water all over the customer's driveway, do we, Nate?
No, definitely not. So if you lay it down flat then, how can I do this? They are plastic, but you can see, neat little bit of kit. You can lift it up, Matt. Come between your legs here like this. So you can see why we use the plumb thumbs. Again, if we take this off and put our finger in the property like we used to in the olden days, recently, if this starts leaking, it's all the customer's clean carpet. Right. So we use these and helps along the journey, doesn't it, Matt? Is that what you want to say, Matt? Number 1 apprentice in the UK?
Nah.
Going off. So I've had a nightmare. Matty's had a leak.
No, don't even.
Matty.
No, don't give me that.
Yeah, so we've put the, obviously we haven't swapped the valves of the radiator, just swapped the radiator. I've had to put these rad tail extensions in, but issue is it's leaking into there, so I've jumped in board. I'm going to go for a little swim in this pool in a minute. It's horrendous. A lot of pressure there still. What's going on here? It's definitely shut off, lads.
Definitely shut off, man.
What pressure are you, Matt? Tell you what's a lot of pressure here.
Is it?
Oh god, yeah, I did everything. So we have to strip all this down now. You've got a lot of texture at the ready. So we're all complete now. Matty just finished installing the radiator. He's just getting commissioned and tested out of that. He's just going to get everything cleaned up now. De-walt hoover out. Like to be make sure nice and tidy after the job. Test the system, make sure it's all okay. Radiator nice and level. Right, good morning guys. So it's Thursday. What day is it? 8th of April. It's 4:45. I'm just up already. Been up since 4. Just had a coffee. Got coffee ready again made. I'm just catching up on a few emails. Quite a bit of paperwork to go through, so I'm trying to get some bit of filing in order. Try to get a few things sorted out, a bit sorted. Updating the YouTube video as well. So I like to update off the GoPro every day, day-to-day footage. It was quite a nice day yesterday. I went for about 5 or 6 jobs in the morning. More like quotes and just menial maintenance repairs. Accepting on quite a few jobs, projects. So what I like to do is just make sure we put a couple hours into each job, just getting the materials ordered, everything put in place. So when myself or the engineers go to site, everything's ready from. So just being a little bit organised and making sure that things run smooth. Today we've got a new build site development starting, so we're going to have Rich, Lee and Matt down there doing the first fix. I've got to go set them up this morning, show them what's going on down there. Then I'm meeting Pat at one of our commercial sites to get a big hostel finished off. I've got a LPG cooker to fit as well, and then I think a gas safety, and that'll be done for, so it's going to be a bit of a manic day today, hence getting up early, just getting ahead of the game, so keep posted guys. Right, that's me all sorted then. I'm heading out on the tools now. So just on the way to a new build development site that we're starting up in Leven. I've got to go meet Pat, Lee and Rich. What I'm going to do, I've got the plans with me, drawings with me, I've got a tin of white marker spray paint. I'm going to go down there, have a quick hour with the lads, get them all set up, do all the marking out, positions of the radiators, cylinder, boiler, cold main, gas main. I'm going to leave them to it once I've told them what's going on, got them set up properly like I say. So, and then I'm heading up to one of our commercial sites to go see Pat. I've got a few bits to do down there, just give man finishing one of our big commercial projects. In charge today, Matt.
Better get out of my
what are we doing today?
I don't know.
Right, morning guys, so Rich here.
Morning.
Nice Matt.
Not really.
So we're just on with the new build development now. This is the first one we're starting for the client, so we've just had a good run through with the lads. We've run through all the drawings, we've got site plans and stuff for it. I'm going to hand over to Matt, he's going to give you a little bit of a brief what the plan is for today.
They're just scared of kids.
No, good for it. I'm going to get him set up now for the next hour, give him an hour at the time, and then I've got to get off the site to meet Pat. Is that what you want to say, Matt? Because the fans love you.
Fans here, yeah. No, you need to pull it back.
I really got nothing to say. I'm ready to crack on.
Right, so I'm signing out, lads. We've got it all in control. What are we saying, Matt?
Get out my face and I can crack on.
What are we saying, Lee?
Going on it. Good.
Are we good on it? Right, so that's handed over to the lads now. We've got Matt on site, Pat, and start again, sorry. Right, so that's handed over to the lads now. I've got Matt, I've left Matt in charge on that one. He's done a few new builds with us in the past, so he understands what we need. Rich on there with him, and Lee, they're going to get underway today, getting setting up with the patches boxes, getting tape chopped on the wall, the foil tape, getting it on codes first fixed. I've just got a little bit of light reading to do, yeah? We do hold a vast amount of qualifications at this company, do you know, so, but it's still nice to refer back to. Got to go look at an LPG job today, should I say. We are certified in it, but appreciating that the brain can't hold everything, so just like to have a little review on the book sometime. We'll keep on the vans, any information we need we can just take from there. So we're going to head to the commercial site now, go see Pat, give him a hand. You know, on site, getting the main man in.
All over the place.
I know, sorry mate, it's alright miss.
No, my hair.
Come on. So unexpectedly the van's just broken down, so I've got it here now. But to the rescue, who's in the van today? You've pulled me out, haven't you, Pat?
I pulled you out, yeah.
What a nightmare. So again, Pat comes to the rescue. So I was going to get a couple of jobs and I've had to rearrange them now, and I'm pairing up the main man. Going to teach me a few things. Going to treat him to a Taco Bell out with Pat.
Yes.
Go for a drive through Taco Bell. We'll get that full on YouTube, you can see. What do you think we should go for? I'm going to go for a quesadilla, like a crispy taco, is it?
I don't even know, mate. I don't whatever's going on, I'm having.
Bless him, look at the art teacher. Yeah, let's drive through. Pat has forgot his wallet again. Look at his hair.
You're paying on an All-Star card?
No, it's a business card. Treating Pat to a Taco Bell. God, what a day, the van breaking down.
It's every week, isn't it?
Yeah, every week the van breaks down.
Every week there's one van breaking down.
Every week.
It'll be mine next, watch it.
Oh, don't say that.
And then,
You've got a chip windscreen.
then I'll be in my car.
Oh God, I know, back in the car, then he'll be trying to get more money out of me. So I'm going to leave it on that note, guys.
Drive off.
So Pat was about to drive off without the food. I'm treating him to dinner, I've bought it, he's about to drive off without collecting it.
I thought it might be another window on the side. More than
LWB ATZ, one of them ones, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean, yeah. It's one that drives itself automatically, so imagine that, Pat, he'd be asleep on the way to work.
Like that anyway.
So I think we'll just update the fans, how we're getting on with our house packs. I think in the last, we have mentioned that
my house?
on the stories on Instagram anyway, Pat has just recently got an house and he's well underway with it, bless him, for the family. So
I need to set up an account actually.
yeah, set up a house account.
Yeah, like
we've got one house
I know,
account, class in it.
I had a good laugh there.
What do you mean? Jessica, I'll show you this. She's been it. Well, I was.
No, it was good to be fair, I'm only messing.
Oh!
Just that picture of you, that's the one that I took, didn't it? In Mega Mind. I saw it, I was laughing made up. I have to put that on.
So this is our day today. Me and Patty in the van, like to have a bit of a laugh, don't we, Pat?
How was that? That's nice.
Tesla, nice isn't it that? So yeah, Pat's just recently got his house. He took a week off last week, so he had a bit of a go. What did we get done? We got a fence built, didn't we, Pat?
Got a fence.
Well, you did anyway. Fence built, plaster. Did the plaster get done?
Did the electrics getting done? It's
nice.
Finished tomorrow.
So no, he's an all-rounder, Pat, really. Do anything, don't you?
Yeah.
What? Well, I think let's start. The question's going to be, what don't you do, Pat? That'll be easy because it'll be less answers. What don't you do?
I don't know.
Plumbing.
Don't know. Gas. I can't do gas, can I?
Yeah, but you're on the course now. We've done it somewhat, yeah.
Apart from that, I'll just do anything and everything. Even electrics. Never done electrics before. Google, YouTube. That's what it's there for.
Oh, yeah, right, so that's us done today. We didn't get much video today on our commercial site, so we installed a LPG cooker. Partly. We've got the gas bottle over it, didn't we? Got the regulator set up. If you had a video on a gas job, you'd flee the country.
Well, if it was something real serious, and they were after me, I'd frigging just leave.
Yeah, he's laying his gas pack with a good engineer.
It was funny.
Right, hi guys, Patrick Pride Plumbing. It's been a busy day today. I've been with Nathan, the boss. He's been slave driving me, haven't you?
Always. Never allowed today.
Do the voice.
Huh?
Do the voice.
I can't. My voice is too deep.
Don't let me do it, it's like... Picking the van back up now. It's 5 o'clock, Pat's dropped me off. Priory MOT Motors, great company. And there she is. And that's what we call service. So dropped my van in about 5 hours ago and they've rang me now saying it's ready to pick up. So being and paid them, picking the van up, and that's me back on the road tomorrow.